Welcome back, everyone, to a little bit more Farming Sim. Just because I won't be here for a little bit coming up, so I decided, let's just do it. Now, somewhere here, I actually put a new mod. Not entirely sure where, but there's a new mod here. Such. Wondering what it is. It's actually a sell point. I wanted to see if it would frickin' work for what I'm doing. It's great and all, but I don't know where it is. That's the oh, there it is. Ha. So what you're probably wondering about this is a sell point. Now I want to use the elevator as the sell point. So we're going to do this. And we're going to see if I can sell stuff here. Only because of my soybeans. Soybeans are the number one thing that I kind of quasi need to do. Oh, we've got lots more stuff to do. Cool. And him. So let's quickly take a look at this stuff and see if Dakota Grains is here. And it actually isn't too bad a difference in price. Actually had a guy mod this specifically for me. So yeah, Dakota Grains 1166, not bad. Price is going down, but we can actually move an entire grain car full of stuff. How are we going to do such things? Yes, we are. But first, yeah, that's carrots outside. Alright, we're gonna hire this guy. He's gonna get moving. We're gonna take this guy and turn him on and figure out why he ended here when there was a whole strip still left to do. I don't know. I don't understand these mysteries of the abodes. Now that is cultivated, or maybe not necessarily cultivated. It is worked. And we got a strip down the middle left to do, so no idea. If I set him up in the corner, do you think he'll do it? So yeah, I got the guy to specifically make me that, and it's actually up on FS22 mods as well. It's called Dakota Sell Point. So yeah, you can actually physically now, well, hopefully, turn any elevator into a sell point using that or grain bin. In my case, my funny looking grain elevator that is actually an elevator now actually has a purpose. It can be a sell point. I don't know if I can change the name though, but I want to. So I'm gonna play with that, but yes, I don't think I have it as a specific thing. No, it's just a sell point, which is that's all right. That's fine. It's fine, very fine. Aha. This guy can go back out to lobbing down cotton. Thinking the only two we have is the cotton and him, and we have no tractors to do jack shit. I think that was the problem last time, wasn't it? Although we're getting really close. Like, I could maybe... Well, I'm going to have to roll, so... Not really ideal situation. I do need another tractor. I do need another tractor. That's the one main problem with that. I would love to bail that. I'd love to get it done, but unfortunately, we are hooped. We are wholly hooped. But I guess while we sort of quasi wait for things to come ahead full fold, we can find a train. I think you are actually even set right, aren't you? Yes. Yes, you are. However, this car isn't. But he is there, so I wonder if I can grab him with the front end of this one and just pull him back. I think I can. My little yard with my little yard goat. Okay. Cool. At some point, I think I can actually open these doors, can't I? Possibly. I can also load a bunch of stuff into it, so. I don't know if there is actually any more there, because I mean that one is full. The silo is empty. Alright, for starters, let's make sure that all of our switches are aligned. So we might as well do this. We said we were going to sell soybeans when the price was good. We're going to try out our mod. I think this is right. No. Yes. That one's right. Let's check this one. Yep, that one's right. Turns into here. This one's wrong. Okay, and this one's right. Alright. In theory. Alright, so I can... close cover. And we can burn our way down and pick up some more. We'll sell one full grain car, which is $235. We might actually have this working fully now. I hope. Oh, we're really cruising there. And I know a lot of people go, well, you actually move faster with your truck. Granted, you are right. We do move faster with our truck. But we're also only hauling like 80,000. This does 235. And here's where my thinking pattern is coming with this one. And my thinking pattern has just changed because my tractor dude is a fucking moron. The one thing I'm thinking of, if I get a decent price with my grain, it might be close enough to buy a secondary little tractor. So I don't go boiling off the freaking edge here and rocky rolly. Oh no, it already did. But did it actually? It's not fully off. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so now we have the fun. Yep, this way. We got to move the soybeans. I almost want a couple of these just so I can just like feed auger over. I mean, my big Westfield one actually does pretty good, but it actually has lights on it too. That's kind of cool. Alright. Right, so we can now test run. I don't know if I need this one for right now. We'll run to the back of the truck. A little bit, not bad. Now I actually only need about 160 odd thousand. This might work. Yep, it does. Okay, switch camera. think this will work. Now I might have to. Hang on, let's just see. Oh. Okay, so I can't really do too much there. This isn't too bad so long as I do that. Oh, am I not under the pipe good enough? I had to lift it up. Okay. So are we good enough here? Maybe not. A lot of effort. Okay, I moved you slightly. Well, it should be close enough. That's not the issue. I just need to roll it back a little bit further. Actually, it might be too close. That might be the problem. Yeah, I'm still way too close. This is alright, because then I can actually get that over top more. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, I moved it ahead. And now it's too... No, maybe not too far forward. Okay, so I caught it again. That went in. They're very... Does not want to do conveyor stuff. almost feel like it's got to be at a higher angle for it to pick up, maybe. Now it sort of worked. I don't know. This is so frustrating. It's like, how much have we got in here? Soybeans, 6,900. It's gonna be a long day if this keeps up. Really? Apparently is the sweet spot for there. Well, guess the only other option is to move this completely out of the way and just use the truck. I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to do that, but I guess we're going to. Guess it is kind of corn season. I think this is a bin for corn. Alright, we'll use the truck. If we have to do it like this, I guess we'll have to do it like this. It's really kind of bullshit, but if you gotta do it, this is the way you gotta freaking do it. This auger is a bit slow, by the way. It doesn't actually show anything going up the fleeting, it just shows it there. Pretty steady rate at about 560 liters. I don't know if there's a better freaking auger out there for me. That's the one we're currently using, the Westfield. That's a seeder. It only does seed. That one is more of a belt drive. Oh, we have that one. Actually, I have two of those. That one would definitely do pretty good. It's a 94 foot too. That is definitely a... Alright, so I'm just gonna pull ahead. See if I can back it in. And then dump it. Dumping should be quick with this truck. Yep, pretty quick. So I need about 3 of these trucks. And the procedure starts again. It'd been so much easier if I could just let it go and walk away. But no, we're not that fancy. We can't do the fancy things, no. %, 80%. No, maybe not. 80%. Well, we have moved at least 50,000. This will be, well, another 48. And there we go. Hauling the train back is going to be the easy part, apparently. Field 84 is 55% completed. Marvelous. So now we have 105. So this will get us, well, get us pretty close. We can try loading up the train after this. Mind you, how railway cars. We should know which one we have by. Don't have any of those. Those are coal wagons. That would actually work too, but these two. Oh, they're 275. All right, so we basically need one more truck after this one. Okay. Procars also moves oil and fuel and milk, apparently. I think there is a milk. Nope, maybe not. This is random rolling stock. That's a reefer. We have a passenger train, which is kind of a mute point, but we can have a passenger train. And fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, mind you. So yeah, we should definitely be able to do it. Yeah, let's just roughly see. I think I'd be pretty close. About 302,000. So tractors. Do we want a large one? I'm actually thinking more of a medium one for baling. Because this little bugger does 50 kilometers an hour, which doesn't really matter. And it's 243. Yeah, we could go with the twin wheels, but I don't think we need to. This one also can do a front end loader, apparently. So can that one, so can that one. I have a large tractor though for the, that's I think my main one. I think it's this one. Oh. I have a 7R and I have an 8R. Now I could go with something like this, which is 351,000. But again, it's, I don't necessarily, especially for doing baling and little work, I don't need the big one. I really don't. I don't need the big giant bejesus thing. I basically just need a smaller one. Like the 6R probably would do just fine. Because yeah, we got 150. So we'll dump one more truck in. And I mean, what do you do? We dump 200,000. We still have 200,000. We have another train load if we have to. So yeah, thinking about it, like we have a 7 series. We have an 8 series, which actually is a pretty decent sized tractor, to be honest. I didn't see a loader on either one. It's not a small tractor that I own. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Small and compact. Or we could do another 7 series. 7 series is actually pretty good. 289, we could go with 388. Oh, yeah, I can do a front end loader. That'd be my front end loader. So far this truck's working out pretty good. Way to roll backwards, you stupid truck. So, dumb question is, does the 8 series allow for it too? No, just front weights or the 3-point. Okay. And this one is a good tractor. 7 series isn't too bad either. I think we could. I think we could go with another 7 series. Alright. Does locomotive go over it? It does. Well, in comparison, that loads quick. Really quick. And just to make sure, I may do this cotton one too for 106, which is that field. I would really like to do 96, but or 99, but we'll see. Price wise, soybeans 11.65. That is like, it's over 1100, so that is a good price. So we'll most definitely haul this. And the beauty part is that I'm really excited so long as I can sell it using the train. Now, I think that one is specifically just for that. I don't think I can use the sell point for like flour or, yeah, Bloomingard exports is the only thing. Honey, cereal, yeah. This is our first, I think it's our first really, really full hopper. Oh no, we did potatoes before, didn't we? Oops. Yeah, I botched that one a bit. Being careful around the corner, as you can tell. I'll open her up once I get away from this edge. Beans and power. Hardest part is just to take it from the bin and put it into something that I can move to put in the train. That part I will have to work on efficiency and stuff, but for the most part, it's not bad. Like, we're still beetling along at 50. Oh, I think he's full. And he's just, I'm done. I ain't doing this shit anymore. No, I'm just done. Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, and I'm gonna go slow. Oops. I made a crucial error. It was a crucial error. Of course, it came out of there, so I mean, it made sense. Gingerly backing up. So far, so good. Of course, the biggest thing is we're also going super slow with this. Looks like it works. It's working beautifully. There we go. We sold a bulk train order of soybeans for $320,000. I think I can effectively buy another tractor. All you have to do is go forward, dude. That's all you had to do. Now, where did I place my cart? Surely I left it out somewhere, right? Oh yeah, right. I need to go fill up the combine. That was the priority. getting dark out. Aha. Now we just need to find the other guy. I found the tractor with the trailer. I think he's down here. We definitely need to roll this field. Holy crap, it's rough. But we effectively did we gotta stop this guy. He's apparently a farking idiot. He's already doing the stuff that he's done. You are a moron. Well, while I'm here. I'll just dump it while I'm here. All you had to do was go the other direction. But no. So now I gotta drive him down to the end of the field and get him going the other direction. He's nearly as bad as the other incompetent idiot. Like, how hard is it to... Oh, this side's been done. This side hasn't. I will do the side that's already done because it's easier. How about in no? What, we're scared of this edge, or... There you go. Away with you. Be gone, vile demon. Alright. So I think we've determined we will do this. We will just buy another... He is actually completing it all in one shot. Actually, you know what? We're close. And I'm happy. It worked. It worked beautifully. Yeah, I planted a workshop here for a frickin' warehouse. She does 53. Actually zooms right along pretty good. So now we have 3 little tractors and a big one. Big one, of course, is what I need for my seeder and all that. Alright, I will be right back as I do need to go shut a door. I will be momentarily gone. And I'm back. Alright, set you up, turn you back. For pickup trucks abandoned. So we might be actually able to, I don't know, go out and bail now. Oh, pardon me. Supper coming back to haunt me. Oh, but it was so good. So, as it goes with the finances, I think we basically are, I was going to say broken even, but nope. Not really. Alright, back in the yard. Back in the yard. We'll be using that roller shortly. Alright. Okay, break this down. That over there. Pick this up. Grab it over here. Connect that, and we're good to go. It was supposed to be wrapped, right? Yes. And to the stave. To the stave! Okay, I can just drive right through here. The 8R can actually handle the cedar. Barely, but it can. This one... Alright, down the road we go. Oh, down the road we go. Well, we're at 0.1 hour already on this guy. I think they slow down with it around there, but I mean, There are tines of deadliness hanging out. That's the cutest little horn. Alright, switching over, putting it down. And there we go. You don't have access to this land. Yes, swine? Yes, I do. No, it's gonna be a long time bailing. And you really can't hire a worker for doing this. Or can you? Not really. Does not understand or stop. I mean, it goes like mad. Boop, boop, boop. Katonk. Mind you, this is a very thick row. Actually, they all are. There's 4 bales already. Yeah, I can do the big bale trailer with this. Just because. Kadonk. Well, this tractor's already going to see work. And I know which one probably finished. That should have been the cultivator dude. Kadonk. Well, there's just a few bales out here. Unfortunately, they're the 150 centimeters, so I can get them on a truck. Which means they fill up really quickly. Oops. I did the same thing as the other guy. Well, hang on, I better go clean that up. Probably almost the bale right there. There we go, that's not in the middle of a row. Luckily enough. And don't worry about the little bit I missed, I can grab that again. Man, that creates a frickin' ball. Well, the new tractor's being put to the test. Lots of bales. Oh, we miss a little bit on some of them, but that's not terribly bad. So how is our fields looking? He's just about done with that, so I can actually start hauling to the spinnery. He's got a lot of the rocks picked, which is good. Getting pretty good on that. And this one, you hard pressed to tell. Yeah, see, some of them I actually missed a bit. Imagine I have this whole entire field to do like this. Actually, you know what? Let's change it to 180s. Because I could use the other truck. To the big trailer one. This one should be the really big one. Yep, there's more than 55. You are doing it again, you frickin' idiot. You're fired. Like, how hard is it to just do these ones? Okay, for right now, he can just go here. Actually, no, we'll go around. Yeah. Because we can repair right here. Repair for 27. Error. Hell, that was totally worth it. I think. Okay, there's my big guy. So we'll burn out. We'll pick up 4 big bales of cotton. And then we'll pick up some silage bales. We'll drop them off at who's it, the factory over there. Because this guy's just put down the cotton anyways. And whatever we have left again, whatever partial bale will go to the spinnery. Whatever isn't a partial one will be going directly. Oh, he planted it over here, did he? Any other ones, like any full ones, we'll sell at Bloomengard. A ton of bales out here. Holy crap. I didn't realize how many bales were out here. I thought there might have been 8 or 9. A lot of bales here. I mean, a lot of bales. Okay, and back over we go to the spinnery. do here? You actually feel them when they drop. %. I think we might want to just keep hauling from there. And gaining momentum and whatnot to turn. Okay, so we essentially picked up only 4 bales, and that was 12%. This will be 24% with another 4 bales. And he just keeps pooping them out. I haven't even got all the way down the field. All I'm doing is picking up the ones on the edge. Apparently it's a fairly heavy crop of cotton, this one. For how big it is, that means we might have 2, maybe 3 left over. But look at in that row right there. There's what, 5 or 6 of them? Yeah, 6 of them and perfectly in a row. There's a lot of bales out here. It'll be a long night trucking. And magically, it's all of a sudden morning. We went from dark and gloomy to bingo, it's daytime. It is a $56,000 contract, so we're gonna be doing just fine. 25% actually, okay. So 25% per 2. So they're actually 12.5% to load. So another 2 will get us to 50% hold. 2 truckloads. So that's 8 more bales. There's definitely more than 8 bales out there. Thinking about it. Not him I'm concerned about. It's the Dingle Snarf here. You fucking idiot. He does one row out and then it's like, nah, I'm going to go back the other way. So if that's the case, I'll set him up over here and see if he can frickin' figure it out. There you go, figure it out. Good thing I checked. Just wasting a pile of money. Alright, so I think I've got everything down off of that edge, so we can just basically take these 4 down here. Okay, that's 2 bales. I'm not even sure if I'm a quarter across the field. We are going to have a heck of a pile of leftovers if this is the case. Oh, we could totally put 4 more on top. Not sure how I'd get it up there, but... Shift I, Katoosh. I didn't get as close this time. $35, 38%. And down the road we go once more down the road. In theory, we should only had 37%, but I fear that we actually have 38.5, which means we're going to be at 51% with this one. I'm actually going to go all the way down to the end of the field and work my way back. I say that because I think it's going to be better for everyone if I just take the stuff from the way back and bring it forward. Starting with these three. And yes, he is still harvesting cotton. We might do that 106 after we're done this one. We'll actually get this one done entirely tonight. They're nicely lined up in a row, though. I can definitely tell that. And actually, they're all on the road. 2, 4, 6, 7 now. There's 7 of them out here. Stop rolling. He's got a couple more rows to do. But we can pick up 4 more at the end, which would leave 1 or 2. And then there's 4 in a row down here. For crying out loud, man. Four down here and 4 more down there will be about 100%. There is 3 as of right now sitting out. And there's going to be 2 more bales. So we'll have 5. There might be I might be holding 4 full bales up there. I mean 2,000 at so and so. That's not bad. That's a fair bit. I'm not getting much of our bales from the other contract done, but when you think about it, title baling, it's a good question because technically speaking, we are hauling bales. It's just not the kind you're thinking of. Oops, wrong one. Went with R instead of dump. Nope, that one actually said 50%. So how much of this contract are we sitting at? %, huh? Man. Yeah, no, I'm actually hearing equipment rolling down the road tonight. Physically. Where's that plane? I'm gonna have to go look. I'm curious to know what I'm hearing. Sounds like combines. I don't see any combines. Ow. Oh yes, I do. Yeah, there's 4 combines rolling down the road right now. Hang on. Yeah, it's finally getting to be a nice breeze outside, so it's all kosher and nice. I will get these 3 bales shortly, but I gotta finish the row out here. There's another one now. These are all on the road. Every single one of these is actually on the road. And there will be a 4th one out here yet. Oh, I see. He's not doing the automatic drop. He's just dumping them when he gets enough to drop that one. Considering there's one sitting on it. That's what's going on. So he gets to the end of the road, he just dumps it. Alright, turning the corner. There we go. Shift I. There's 54%. $63. That's a weird number. Go from 50% to 63. And over we go again. He should be getting close to the end of his rows, I think. I would think. There is 3 bales. Mind you, he is not down here yet. He's getting close. There's 1. 2. Let's just ride with him for a minute. Hang on. Let's double check who's it here. Oh, who's it is on the outside, so in theory, he should be rock picking. In theory. Not sure what that theory is, but he won't quite finish, but I'll line him up so then he can suck up that stuff. This thing's probably in rough shape. Not as bad a shape as I thought. Nearly out of fuel, but these things are expensive. 913 for that one. This guy's 20,000 pound bales, or 20,000 liter bales. That one I could maybe justify buying. Yep, 19,000 leasing cost makes complete sense with this thing. Yep, just carrying the bale. Seats bouncing. Alright, I'll let him turn around first. That ditch, it's a hard turn. Worker A was stopped manually. Yeah, he poops out the bale at the last second. Plus side, this is the last bale down this far out. I have 3 bales in the middle. Over here. Which is what I'll pick up next time, and then we only have the ones at the end. Oh, I do have 4 bales over here. Yeah, 2, 4. And technically speaking, I've got 5 over there. With the potential of a 6th one. I mean, he was 50 or 55% or something, 52%. So yeah, he was full. He was quite full. Which, again, in theory, if he was that full, he should be primed and ready to dump. This should be a dump master. 76% hold. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okie dokie. Now, did he stop or is he still going? He's still going, but he's going to stop. I don't see a bail on his back end, so I think he didn't have a full one. Nope. Not quite. He couldn't do another mission if he tried. Or job. This boy needs fuel. And maybe a little maintenance. We'll be under $1 million, but the reason why we're not harvesting that one is it's not ready yet. Guess good enough reason. Alright. Drifting off course. Drifting off course. Alright, well, we'll get a little maintenance done on this boy. Then we'll get a little fuel put in him. We have the fuel, it's not a problem. thinking about it, I might have to actually do another spur with my railway. It's kind of annoying, but might have to. Let's do the refinery. This one also needs fuel. Okay, he's filling up. I can move over. I can grab this guy. I can go dump him in front of here. I'm not quite under 1 million yet, but very close. Alright, he's full. Okay. That's right, too. I did that other contract. Oh, he's still moving. Don't need him yet. I'll do another bale and I'll switch over to the truck. Doing the 7,500, just so much more worthwhile. Okay, this contract is actually, bear with me for a second, 96% done, so it might be 100% with these four. There's 79%. Somehow I made 400 bucks. I'm not sure how. 86. 89. Turn them tight enough there that I could get away with that. Well, you know, probably it's going to take 2 bales. I guess we need 3 bales for everything else. somehow, in some way, I am going to put this bale on this truck. Truck be backing up. Well, just... No, it kicks it off because it decides, oh, you're already full. There we go. I made it work. Alright, we're gonna shift it out here. Might only take one. Nope. Contract is now finished. How much did that boost my... Not very much. Did not boost it very much. But that's fine. Well, we're going to take this down. We're going to sell it anyways. As long as Bloom and Gert actually has a decent price on cotton. Dakota's actually got not a bad price. 23, 22. That'd be the train. That makes me want to try something. We're gonna try something real quick here. And you're probably wondering what. Well, not that close to the rails, but close. Oh, he is so close to being full. I will be back with them shortly. I'm going to try to haul a boxcar down and see if I can pick up the cotton. A little bit over there, whoop-de-doo. God, this field is rough. Picking up the rocks didn't fix anything. Well, we ended up so far with 1,057,000, which didn't really pay for the leasing cost, to be honest. Should be picking up the train real quick here. There we go. Actually, that will work. I'll smooth this back further. It'll roll only so far. It'll bump into the other side and it'll stop. See? Big ass locomotive be doing this. But I'm so curious to know if it works. Because then we could just drop it right off. 2,300 per 1,000. I love the fact that they added a railway to this. So, with the cars, I think... Yeah, these ones. Yeah, multiple different ones. Southern Sioux Line, Seaboard the Rock. Grand Trunk Western? Holy crap, they have a Grand Trunk. CP Rail, CP... Universal Auto Load. Holy crap, they have a Grand Trunk. Which is actually the rail line that used to be past our place. So we're gonna see if we can auto load. doors don't open. Tight corner. Hang on, did they actually just... Yeah, he just freaking up and quit. Oh. He up and quit because the tractor broke down. And he's out of fuel. Well, hang on before we do anything. We had to spend like $40,000-$50,000 fixing this and dump some fuel in it. But don't worry though. The 30,000 liters of frickin' cotton we have, that's 60 grand right there. I got my own mechanic shop here. 31,000 and 1,000. I feel like we're going broke quick. Okay, I know there's about 9,000 or 9,000, 19,000 in here, so we've blown 3,000 liters of diesel tonight alone. Alright, well, we got this all fixed. It cost us a small fortune in maintenance. Actually, everything's cost us a small fortune in maintenance lately. There we go. Now I can wander over here to him. Electromotive diesel. So far my trees are not in the way. Well, sucked it all up. Oh, we got the bell working too. You fucking prick. You fucking idiot. Wait a minute. Ah, he's a fucking immigrant, that's why. I don't know if I can re-rail it by doing this. Maybe. I don't think I can with the car. This might re-rail the train. Nope. Oh, still wants to slide out. There we go. In theory, we are back on the rails. Oh, let's see if the traffic will pay attention again. No, they don't slow down. I do want it on the right side. On the road again. This is actually a really easy way to transport a lot of stuff. Like cotton? Yeah, okay, the truck can do 85. I could have made it up here in quarter of the or a fraction of the time. The difference being is that this thing could probably hold like whatever its equivocal is, 6 to 8 bales. And we are still beetling along pretty good. That's a pretty good view in here. Alright, well, we're chugging along at about 20. Don't want to be going too fast. Although it seems to be going quite nice and smooth. Probably say there isn't enough room. no, I'm trapped between the bales. I'll pull that just a little bit. Maybe it's not accepted here? Or maybe the train is still too close, I don't know. I swear it said it was. I had to go to grains. Crap, that didn't work. It's also not on the rails. There we go. Pick up object. It would appear that I can't. I can't accept it here. So we'll go across the road to Bloomengart. Yep, 23,000. That's not bad. Do have a little excess grain on the sides that I guess I could bring the little guy in and clean up. It's annoying because it actually is in here. Do I have to hopscotch these? Guess I have to hopscotch them. I only got a really good roll on. Boom. Oh, we are getting them there. Well, we're nearly there. There we go. Not quite broken even, but we're getting closer. New vehicles, 400. Vehicle leasing cost, 144. Vehicle run cost, 163. That's where all of it is. It's rather expensive. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And of course, if you guys are new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The best way to support both channels. And of course, the descriptions both are in, or the links are in the descriptions below. Yeah, that's the right way to say it. And yeah, make sure to check it out, and we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for watching.